morning, Wildcats. This is WCN, the Wildcat News Network. She's Abby.
And she's Erin.
With the news that you can use.
Today is Friday, May 3rd.
It is week D in your fine art schedule.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now here's the news from around our school. Have fun, Mrs. Smith and Mrs. Fair's class, on your field trip to the Phelps Preserve from 9 o'clock to 12:30. Now here's our special guest, Mrs. McGrew.
Good morning, Wildcats, and happy Friday. I know we have had a wonderful week this week, and you all are doing a great job. I wanted to thank everybody because, as you know, there's like cheddar cheese day, cookie day, all kinds of peanut butter and jelly day, and I didn't even know there was actually something called Principals Day. So I really want to thank you all for being so kind and special to me. And I just wanted you to know that I read all of the cards and all of the pictures and the flowers and the things that you all did for me on Wednesday were amazing. And you made my day. I just want you to know that. I adore each and every one of my Wildcats, and you wrote back some very special things to me, and it really meant the world. Thank you, staff, for kind of working together to make that special. I just wanted you to know how much it meant to me. And I just wanted everyone to know that I think the Wildcats are just rocking the week. And I know we had some testing going on. Everybody did a great job. And I just know that we are the best school in the country. Not the state anymore. No. We're the best school in the country because we care and we show that we care. Kindness is everywhere. So keep up the good work and have a wonderful Friday. 5th grade, I will see you in the cafeteria later today for, wait for it, What is Jeopardy? Can't wait. All right, everybody, have a great day. Let's find out what's cooking in that cafeteria.
For lunch, we will be having pizza selection, breaded ravioli with marinara, corn, Florida squash and zucchini with dip, sidekicks, and a chicken Caesar salad. Don't forget your milk and juice. Now let's get to that weather report.
My name is Amy, and today's going to be cloudy. Hi, my name is Evelyn. The high will be 87 and the low will be 70. Now let's get to that sport report.
Hey, sports fans. I'm Emma with your morning sports report. In Major League Hoops, the 76ers had the fans cheering for more when they had the fans cheering for more, 116-95. And tonight, the Nuggets will play the Trailblazers at 10:30 p.m. Here's what happened on the ice last night. The Avalanche dominated the Sharks 3-0. And tonight, the Islanders will play the Hurricanes at 7 o'clock p.m. That's it from the sports desk. Remember, the best way to enjoy sports is to get out there and play. Now, let's go back to our anchors.
Today's substitutes are Mrs. Diana is here for Mrs. Frint.
Mrs. Gomez is here for Mrs. Blue.
Mrs. Burnett is half-day sub for Mrs. Eschman.
Mrs. Flachet is here for Mrs. Keenan.
Mrs. Campbell is here for Mrs. Kirshner.
And Mrs. Wilkins and Mrs. Tadelman have no sub. Remember to treat your substitute with respect. Last-minute news and reminders.
Remember, there's a student council meeting today.
Here's
the Friday's fun, fantastic fact. Hey, Abby, can flying squirrels really fly?
No, but they can glide from tree to tree.
Now here's our special guest, Mrs. Smart.
All right, Wildcats, that was a fun, fantastic Friday fact they just gave you about flying squirrels. Now you know they really don't fly, they glide. All right, so here's what you all have been waiting for, the Possum Award winners for the month of April. So here we go. All right, grade 1. It is Mrs. Bauer and Mrs. Peters' class again with improvement of 373,176 words. So good work on that. And congratulations, Mrs. Bowers and Mrs. Peters' class. But in second place and third place in a very close race with only 134 point difference is Miss Garger's class with 164,391 words, and Mrs. Kirshner's class with 164,257 words. So nice work there. And Miss Wilder's class, you're not too far behind with 153,281 word increase. So nice work, first graders. Okay, second grade, here we go. All right, it is Mrs. Schmidt's class is going to take it away from Mrs. Hughes's class. Mrs. Schmidt's class had an increase of 779,518 words. Mrs. Hughes, though, not too far behind with 452,539 words. And Mrs. Brand's class and Mrs. Craig's class in third and then fourth. Mrs. Brand's with 148,085 words increase, and Mrs. Craig with 147,074 word increase. So congratulations to all. And Mrs. Schmidt's class, you'll have that Possum Award outside your door sometime during the day today. All right, here we go. Third grade. Mrs. Nieves is going to take it away from Mrs. Edwards' class with an increase. Listen carefully, Mrs. Nieves' class read and had an increase of 1,226,377 words. My goodness gracious, that's impressive. Second place is Mrs. Peters' class with 803,934 words. And third place would be Mrs. Freeman's class with 503,341 words increase. So congratulations to all. And Mrs. Nieves, be looking for that Possum Award outside your door sometime today. Fourth grade. Now, fourth grade didn't have any increases last month, but holy smokes did they this month. They really rocked it. So listen to this. Mrs. Swartling's class had an increase in words read, 2,633,917. Way to go, Mrs. Swartling's class. And not too far behind is Mrs. Patrica's class with also an increase of 2,070,812 words increase. Mrs. Germer's class, 682,100 words, and Mrs. Vaughn's class, 508,000 words, 351. So nice work there, and congratulations to Mrs. Swartling's class. Sorry about my voice, guys. I'm still not quite over everything. And last but not least, fifth grade. So here we go. It is Mr. Pippin's class. It's taking the Possum Award from Mrs. Berninger's class with an increase of 2,413,784 words. Mrs. Madison's class is second place with 1,849,994 words. And then Mrs. Lander's class with 1,061,947 words read. So congratulations to everybody, and have a great day. And finish up getting those books read, and I'll be calculating totals at the end of the day for AR and Sunshine State Reader. And so now we can go back to our anchors.
That's all the news for today. Tune in on Monday at 8:33 for more news that you can use. Bye.